Welcome to Twale TV Sports. Welcome back. It's such a long time not been on air, but my special thanks to those fans who have been calling, sending messages, asking why we've not been on air. I can tell you it's all for good reasons. So kudos to all of you for reaching out. Thank you. Now, I have to start with this. Please, why this noise again from Arsenal? Okay, this is nothing to do with banter. This is just common sense. Is it only me who is feeling this way, or is there something wrong with people? I was listening to Simon Jordan last season, Gary Neville, both of them saying yes, Arsenal are gonna win it. Arsenal didn't win it. This year, same thing they've started. Simon Jordan, whom I really rate, I actually call him encyclopedia because of his knowledge about the game. The same with Gary Neville. They were all just going out of proportion, giving all this assurance to Arsenal fans, and the Arsenal fans themselves, they just, I hate to use this word. I think people are deluded, or people are just they're speaking from their backside, because this really hurts me. It pains me to think. Even Martin Keown, I was listening to him on Talksport saying, "Oh, Arsenal team are percent. They're so." Excuse me. Say they are percent at the end of the season. Is this not the same Arsenal? 2021, 2023, they were leading the league by 7 points. Last few games of the season, they lost it. 2022, 2023, they were leading the table with about 11 points. They bottled it. 2023, 2024, when Man City were nowhere to be found, injury to Rodri, De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, only for Slot to come from the Dutch league. I mean, with all due respect to Dutch league, they're nothing compared to Premier League. And Slot has never tasted Premier League. He came without spending a penny. He won the league under Arteta's nose again. And now, because Arteta is leading the league by 6 points, after 10 games, you are all going mad. Arsenal are going to win it. Win it my nose. I mean, I would love Arsenal to win it, to be honest, because I want the league to have some kind of healthy balance. Okay? Let Arsenal win it for a change after 20-something years. But stop telling the world, stop jubilating, and stop singing your own praises. An Arsenal fan called me and said, "Why haven't you been on air? If we were losing now, you would have gone on air and start talking a lot of rubbish about Arsenal." I never talk rubbish about any club. On this channel, I say it like I see it. Arteta, for me, is one of those managers who is a top manager. Okay? Don't get me wrong. He develops players. He makes average player. He brings them to spotlight by making them even better, or even make them world-class players. But what has he really achieved in 5 years? After spending about $1 billion in 5 years, he's only won an FA Cup. Are you going to justify that spending for an FA Cup? Excuse me, in my view, Arsenal are just going around in circles. Not since Arsene Wenger left have you done nothing. You haven't really improved. You can't tell me this Arteta's team is better than the Invisibles of 2003 and 2004. They're not better than that team. And Arsene Wenger won that league. That was the last time you won it. And you've been building. Yes, you're building. You're a good manager. Why should people... And Arteta himself is not doing himself any favor, because I think he gets carried away in his own hype. So many times I've heard him say, "Yes, we're capable. We're going to win it. The boys are confident. Why not? Why can't we win it?" He talks a whole lot of garbage. You haven't won nothing, Arteta. Okay, you've only won an FA Cup. Glasner from Crystal Palace did that last season. He didn't spend a dime. So stop jubilating, Arsenal fans. I really want you to win it, but it really gets on my nerves. All these pundits and all this accolade and applauses they're giving to Arsenal. You haven't won it yet. You haven't won anything in 5 years. It's the same case, the same way, the same failure for the last 3 years. It takes a world-class manager to understand what is going on at Arsenal. Because Arteta, in my view, is actually labeled in my own dictionary as one of those nearly managers. Example, Mauricio Pochettino, top manager, but he never won anything. So you can't claim to be a world-class manager. Arteta is a top manager because he keeps a top club and a top level with top players, and he keeps developing players, but he hasn't won nothing. So you're a top manager, you are not a world-class manager. It takes a world-class manager to scale the last hurdle. Arteta hasn't done that in the last 3-4 years. He hasn't done that. He had every opportunity to win the league 3-4 times. He didn't. He couldn't scale the last hurdle. So stop jubilating and exciting yourself, Arsenal fans. End of story. Ciao. You're really getting on my nerves. Now to Liverpool, before I come to my club Chelsea, okay? Because now they're going to say, oh, why are you not having a go at Chelsea? I'm going to come back to my club Chelsea, all right? Liverpool, Mr. Arne Slot, and the Liverpool hierarchy. What a shame. Because you came from the Dutch league, relatively unknown to us, being the best league in the world, and you took the baton and won the league without spending a penny. With the same team, Jurgen Klopp can't win the league with for 3-4 seasons. Because the last time Jurgen Klopp won the league was 4 years ago or so. So he couldn't win it for 3-4 years. And you came and you won it with the same team without buying any player. Chiesa was there, was probably the only player bought, but he was there, he was the only player. And you won the league. And what happened? The hierarchy and Mr. Arne Slot got, I don't know, the British people, they say, if you ain't broke, don't fix it. Meaning, if you no spoil, no repair them now. That's how we say it in Nigeria. Yes, in Nigeria, if you no spoil, no repair. Liverpool went ahead. They wanted to rebuild and dominate the league. Spent 400 and some, for about 420 million pounds, and everything went down the hill. Lost 6 on the trot. Sorry, I'm not having a go at Liverpool because I believe they can still do it. You know, they are actually still in it because they have a very solid team, good depth, and it will only take them, few games on the trot to win before we realize how good they are. They are good. But hey, why go mad and spend all this money? And now look at what's happening. Hey, please, Liverpool. It's not my problem. My problem is Chelsea. And I think we're still far away from winning this league because if we don't solve the problem at the back, which is defense and the keeper, we ain't winning the league. Mr. Maresca, I admire you so much. You have done so well for the club. But excuse me, it really cheeses me off. And I'll come back to Chelsea. We haven't got much time today. I just thought I need to come today to get back on air and say, give my gratitude to all those fans who have been asking why we've not been on air. And yes, we're back. And all we can do is just hope Arteta and Arsenal fans keep the noise down. Please, keep it down. At least wait till the last quarter of the league before you start running your mouth. This is too much noise everywhere. All over the media, all the pundits, everybody. Arteta, Arsenal, oh yes, he's there for this, he's there to lose. They're going to win it. They're going to win it. After 10 games with 6 points lead and City are behind you. And Liverpool and Chelsea are there about somewhere. Excuse me, stop all that. With what we've seen in the last 3-4 seasons, Arteta and Arsenal my nose. Until you win it, then I'll come back and apologize. And I'll applaud you. End of story. Excuse me, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Twali TV Sports, we're back. And we'll bring you a lot of more things. I just thought I need to come on air today. And I'm glad I did this today. Seriously, I'm glad. So thank you for listening. And keep up with us. We'll keep you posted. If you have anything to say, any contribution, go to our channel on YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you can find us, Twali TV Sports, and we'll respond. Thank you for listening and catch up with you soon. Hasta la vista, baby. It's Twali.